Is the Kenmore Elite pet-friendly canister. Now, first thing I want to say is this box is in beautiful condition. Not that that really matters. I mean, this vacuum cleaner is not old by any means, or an old design, but it always seems like when vacuums are shipped to your house and they leave them in the box that they're, displayed on a store shelf, they always get beat up. This is a machine that I've been wanting for a little while now, and the price was just right on Amazon. They had it for, I think, like $3.70 or something like that. And back when this machine was, trying to cut the box open, which I would show, except they put the shipping label on the top. But back when this machine was fresh and new and still being sold at Sears, it was a $600 vacuum, day in and day out. Every once in a while it would go on sale, but not by a lot. I don't really think you could get it for much less than $500, which is even the going rate today, most days online. So this is the hose. The hose feels pretty stiff, but this is also my first Kenmore canister with an adjustable wand. My 21514 canister did not have an adjustable wand. At all. My only concern about these canisters is finding out, that something breaks on it. And especially with this crossover wand, I really don't want to break the floor cleaner attachment out of the power head. I think that parts might be available, and or just another power nozzle to replace it might be available, but it could always end up being a used part, which would be no good, because obviously that one's going to be just as worn, and it could just be a wear point on the vacuum in general. Sorry for my choppy camera work. I'm trying to do this with one hand, and this is not a light vacuum cleaner by any means. So this is the Sears top of the line canister back when Sears was still selling Kenmores. I'm gonna have to set this down. Whew. And there she is, the beautiful Humpty Dumpty egg. So, the one thing I will say about Kenmores, I mean, yes, they do tend to be made of like a brittle plastic. I do not know why they stored this separately when it has a home. Sorry, guys. I'm doing what I can with what I got. I'm gonna guess. Must go in like this. There. So, the one thing I've liked about this, just from taking it out of the box now, is there's very minimal parts to have to deal with. Everything's pretty much housed already. Now, on my 21514 Kenmore, the, what am I trying to think of? Machine itself housed the tools like most Kenmores, but it housed like a rubber attachment to be able to fit on a built-in dusting brush that was always on the end of the handle that would slide down like a sheath, and it would go over top of the suction slash airflow inlet, which was a neat design. But ultimately, again, not like the most practical because it was a narrow tool, and it was kind of useless. And also with the, or that machine, it had a floor cleaning tool, like which was smaller than this. This is actually a pretty decent size. And then you had your pet cleaning tool in the very back. It was under a separate cleaning tool garage. This machine, you actually have usable attachments, like a legitimate dusting brush that I actually really like the shape of. This also has the inducer motor like my Kenmore Elite upright, which I no longer own. This really nice other dusting brush, which is very usable as well. So really, you get some nice premium attachments with this machine. And premium, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say necessarily premium quality, but it comes with some nice usable attachments that I could see actually using for daily cleaning that are housed on board. Your crevice tool is housed underneath this handle here. And it reminds me, of course, of my 21514, which, you know, was my actual first big kid purchase for a vacuum cleaner. I went on Black Friday with my dad. I couldn't drive yet, didn't have a driver's license. I told him that I wanted to go over to Sears and I wanted to buy this vacuum cleaner over there because we didn't have a good vacuum cleaner at the time. So it was my first big kid purchase, and it just happened to be a vacuum. And I was saving really good money back then. I made nothing, but I didn't spend. So this was my first big spend, and I really, really, really wanted this vacuum. So I went and got my Kenmore, and I had that thing for years. I bought the extended warranty, and of course, you know, as time went on, I got better machines, and I realized, but my dad loved that canister, and this thing just kind of brings back the memories of unboxing that and, you know, having a Kenmore in my house again. And it does very much, I mean, the quality, the materials feels the exact same as my Kenmore 21514 Progressive. Of course, it's nowhere near as high-end or well-built as like a Miele or even like a Ricard canister. But so far, I really like the design. I really like how everything's fitting together. And I think that I'll like this machine a lot, but I also have had this thing in my house for about 2 weeks now, and I haven't been able to take it out of the box because people have always been home and the holidays have been here. So it is an 800 series. It has HEPA filtration. I don't know if the HEPA is a permanent HEPA or, oh, it's back here. So HEPA filter's back there, so it's probably replaceable. You've got your cord rewind, which have always been slow on these machines. All the tools I showed, it came with one bag, no extra bags, which is kind of a bummer. And then you've got that crevice tool built in up here, which is great. So I'll be doing some videos on this. I think I'm probably one of the only collectors on YouTube who have, or enthusiasts, whatever you'd like to call me, who have one of these machines and are actually going to do videos on it. I have seen some people do like an in-store video, but never some at-home use. So Drop a comment and let me know what you guys think or know about these machines. I know they're not made by Panasonic anymore, but I think this was still made when Panasonic owned Kenmore or was making machines for Kenmore, and they still use the same exact design. So thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, and I think the inducer motor is a Kenmore or a Panasonic design as well. So thanks for watching, everybody, and drop a comment and stay tuned.